Frankie. Hey, you gotta talk, Mom.
Hi, from Share the
How do I
Hope.
get this open?
Just to let you know, we're doing a cooking recipe. It's called, we're using gnocchis, but we're doing a one-pan gnocchi design. Right now I'm prepping the mini sweet peppers, placing them in a baking pan, similar to a cake cookie sheet. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create everything in one pan. It takes about 25 to 35 minutes. And then what we do is we mix it. We're going to be mixing it with olive oil. And then what we'll do is we'll end up sticking it in the oven and letting it cook. And it's going to be something we're going to try. I don't know how good it is, but I do know that we're always looking for new and different types of recipes. This one I hope will be good, that everyone will get a taste of it, but it is going to take us a little while because obviously you got to prep these peppers, and I'm trying to cut them smaller so they don't have to be so bundlesome. Like I said, so how's everyone out there in television world? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just busy trying to figure out how to make this.
Who are you, Mom? To me.
I'm Share the Hope. Share the Hope.
Who are you to me, though? This is my channel.
Oh, I will say, I am the mother of Share the Hope Photos. She's the one that kind of encourages me to do these. And what we're doing is we're trying to build on our food channel. And we're preparing foods. And granted, we don't know if they're good. You know, you could try them and see if you like them. But like I said, we like to just experiment and see if there's anything out there that we like. And, you know, I'm going to do all these sweet peppers. And then if we have any left over, they can take it to work with them this week. And it gives them a chance to try something that we created as a family. And that's the whole point. You're working as a family to create these awesome, awesome tasting foods. And one thing about these peppers, I noticed they're different colors, but they are sweet. They're not hot. They're sweet. So this will be good. My son went to Gnocchi's on our last vacation, and he bought some onion flakes, which I think we're going to use onion flakes versus a fresh red onion. This will just give it a different type of taste to it, but I think it'll work out well. She bought garlic, and we're going to stick garlic in it. She bought 2 gnocchis. I'm try to put more than one gnocchi. The gnocchis I will read to you, because the one I read that she bought earlier had potatoes in it. Cheese and potato. So this may be the same similar one, but she had asked, should I buy more? Should I buy another container of them? And I said, it wouldn't hurt. Because you never know, how much someone's going to eat, and you don't want to be short. You always want to make sure you got plenty to fall back on. Like I said, we're working on trying to do more of these. She's got a peach crumble that we want to try. I don't think we'll try them tonight, but we'll try it, and that has ice cream. So when we do the the crumble, we're going to actually do one that you have to add ice cream to the main dish, and that'll be something different that we're not used to doing. Now this has to cook 20 to 25 minutes, because what we're putting in here, it's got to have time to savor all the different flavors to it. So like I said, we want to put as much of this as we can in it, and then we try it, and we're going to do a taste test after it's all done, and everyone will rank what they think, if they think it's a good one, if they think it's a bad one. like I said, we're doing what we can to keep our channel lively, and we want to do all different types of things. You know, people like food blogs, and that's what we're trying. We want to try different food blogs, so you get a chance to try different things. And like I said, we want, you know, different tastes. Some people are not used to these tastes, and it adds more to it. Hi, people out there in the world. How's things going? I hope everything's going well for everyone. Thumbs up, smash that bell button if you like what I'm showing you. I can always use some more subscribers. Like I said, my goal is to try to get more subscribers on my channel, and so far you guys have been really, really helpful. You've added a lot more people content wise. You've come on, you've made comments that you like what we're showing you, and the whole point is we want you to be happy as our subscribers of what we're presenting. You know, and granted, not everything that we make is going to be something you're going to like. You know, everyone has the right to a freedom of speech. And like I said, that's what you're doing. You are actually going to probably voice what you think about the food. And hopefully everything goes well. I'm working on trying to do a bunch of things. This bag is empty. You see it's all empty. We have one of those. I keep getting scam calls. And these scam calls, I have no idea where they're coming from. I don't know who those people are. I think it's dealing with what I need to know. But, you know, I hate answering scam calls and I don't have any idea, you know, anything about it. Now, as you can see, the peppers are in the pan. I'm going to set those to the side. I'm going to take and I'm going to add some flakes. Boy, you can smell the onion. The onion on this one. And we're going to try to get those all over so that we get a taste of onion. Okay. That looks like onion flakes have been added. And then we're going to, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut these peppers. Now, my daughter, she buys Johnson's peppers, and I don't know, I like them. I think they got a lot of flavor to them, and I like the different types of them. She picked out mild. They come in sausage, Italian, you name it. You know, like I said, it's the taste of the person making it. You know, my mom used to always say, if you put in the effort to do it, then no one should complain about what you do. You should at least try it. If you don't like it later on, you just don't eat it again. It's just like a no go, don't eat. You know, like I said, we're going to cut these in small pieces. Only because we don't want them too big that you won't be able to eat them when they're fully cooked. Hey, I'm going to call my sous chef up here. Frank, could you come here for a second? Okay, I need you to quarter these. If you can cut them, that'd be great. You might have to take those out to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You want to take this one too?
No, we don't need to cut that one.
Well, we got to do both.
We do?
Yeah. But do it out there. Put it in a bowl. I'm going to do the rest of the stuff now. Yeah, we're putting garlic in. And I love garlic. Garlic's good for you. Don't want to overdo it because you're going to overpower the dish too. Big thing you want to do, you want to give it a flavor that no one's used to. And like I said, this is something that will add flavor to the dish. And we're going to try it. We'll wait until he comes back in with the sausage. These come in flakes. You see right like this? Those are flakes. They're dry. They're good. It's just that it's not a fresh onion. Not like it could be. Now my daughter, my oldest daughter, she usually eats the food. My youngest daughter, not so much. She really has to like what she's getting. I will let you know, these gnocchis, my daughter picked Anna mini potato gnocchis, and they look like this. And then she went and bought Giarasa, and these are traditional cooked in 2 to 3 minutes gnocchis. And then she bought another one that's same thing, Giarasa potato. They're potato gnocchis. And I think what we're going to do, we'll probably end up using them all because they'll cook down and we'll probably be able to use those. I don't know. I like this. It smells good. If you could only smell the aroma, you could tell the difference with it. Like I said, I'm looking for a variety of different things. If you got recipes at home you want me to try, please feel free. And could you bring me the knife back and come and bring them in? Did you do both packages?
Not yet, no.
Okay, I need to let them know. I'm putting one package in now. We're gonna put 2 sausages in. Here you go, hon. I'm just spreading these out. This looks good. Once it cooks, I think you're gonna see a total difference. I'm just breaking the gnocchis up, spreading them out a little bit so that they hit all the areas. And one thing about it, these are potato gnocchis, so chances are they're gonna be, pretty good. putting some garlic in. Give it a flavor. If you could, sous chef, bring me a towel in to wipe my hands. Okay, this is a garlic. It's minced garlic. So we use that. Oh, he's being funny. He thinks I got it on my face. So we're gonna put this on. And I think we're gonna set the stove, sous chef.
You got another sous chef out there.
Oh,
Go out there.
okay. How hot should it be, Cam? 400 for how many minutes? Okay. I hope this turns out good. Like I said, it's kind of new to us, and we're gonna try it.
Hey, Mom, tell them how you can be a part of Share the Hope.
The way you can be part of the Share the Hope, we're doing a Christmas in a jar, and the reason we're doing this is to give back to people maybe less fortunate than one person might be going through some struggles. I've got some ideas already that I've been wondering about, and I'm trying to present it so everyone has a try of it. Now the olive oil, olive oil is so expensive, $6.89, and we got a small one. I can't imagine what it would be like if it was too high. You got anything to share, sous chef?
This is, cooking with your mom is pretty fun.
We try to get along, because if you start fighting, it's not worth it.
What's that one recipe as a kid? You never knew what it was, but you always called it a certain name.
I call it gushka mashka doshka because I always said it was what I got out of my refrigerator that I needed to use up, and I would put it all in one pan. I'd do one pan wonder, and believe it or not, most of the time it was eaten.
Anything like specific that always went in it?
Well, we used to do, can you open this please? We used to do a lot of red sauces. But the problem is, my oldest daughter can't use red sauce anymore. So we're looking for alternatives to the red sauce. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle everything that we have in this pan so that every part of it gets a little bit of olive oil. Then what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to mix it so that we have it all spread out. And then she's going to put it in for how long?
I have to talk to your other sous chef. You're on my phone.
Oh, it's 400, I think.
400 degrees, preheat your oven.
Let me see. Check. 400 degrees. Okay. I'm trying to see where the dishes are. There's your. Okay, there's a gnocchi with the stuff. Okay, I'm looking. Okay.
While she's looking, guys, you should go over and subscribe to her channel, Share the Hope _ F as in Frank, S as in Sam, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie. That's kind of our family channel. She started it in memory of my father and showing how she persevered through a lot of things in life, giving hope to others, which is where my Share the Hope photos came from.
Okay.
How long do you put in?
It's 400 degrees for 20-25. I'd say 35 because make sure the sausage is fully cooked.
Okay.
This is what our pan looks like. Pretty full. Are you ready? Is your stomach growling? We're gonna see. So I'm gonna give this to my sous chef. And she's gonna run out and put it in this oven.
Are you gonna keep talking?
Yep. There you go. And like I said, that's only one thing that we have planned for you. We'd like to try something else, but we're trying to learn some things too. You know, and it's kind of hard to figure out what everyone likes.
Wait, Mama.
Huh?
You got a person on right now named John. Tell him to say hi.
Hi, John. How are you? Hey, glad you came on my channel to see what my new Gnocchi surprise pan sheet surprise is. Yeah, I'm glad you're seeing some of this stuff, and I hope you like what we're providing. And like I said, if you have any recipes out there that you want to share, please feel free. Give me. I don't cook anything that's really strange and unusual. I try to cook, you know, normal foods. Now these gnocchis, I like the fact that they're mini potato gnocchis. So that all they are is filled stuffed potatoes.
Yeah.
So
Less carbs.
I'm thinking maybe we should put this in here
For what?
for the other person.
Well, we'll wait because we don't have a thing to cook it in yet.
Well, true. I'll have to replace your olive oil.
I know, it's gone.
I did use a lot of that.
So where do you get your ingredients?
Well, where did you get your olive oil?
Gallucci's.
Gallucci's.
In Cleveland, Ohio.
And the minced garlic?
From Walmart.
Walmart. This came from Gallucci's.
Mm-hmm.
I got that.
And you get your produce at your local stores.
And then you got this.
This one is from Walmart. No, actually, that one's from Gallucci's.
Gallucci's.
And the two she used was from Walmart.
And where'd you get your sausage?
Walmart, but you can get it at your local market.
And does it matter what kind of sausage you use?
Honestly, the original recipe would have been more of a crumble on top, but because we wanted to try something different, we did the links.
Yeah, and they were pretty big links, and the mistake we make is they're frozen. So it's going to take a while for it to cook through. Alexa, set an alarm for 35 minutes.
35-minute alarm set for 7:17 p.m.
That comes in handy. I want to tell you, Alexa comes back with a lot. She has a lot of recipes too, but I don't want to hit her because she keeps me busy anyways. But like I said, we're getting a lot of different variety. We want to put more on our food channels.
What recipe have you done on your channel?
Oh, I can't. There's been a couple, but we want to do some for my daughter, Share the Hope photos. I'm hoping she can take pictures of the actual, like put it in here and take a picture of it, and then describe what she's.
Yeah, guys, this is the lady that bought me my first not Polaroid. It was a Barbie camera.
Yeah.
One of those little ones you put film in. And I was on my knee taking pictures. The lady you're looking at started Share the Hope photos all those years ago.
Yeah, she enjoys them. Can you tell the audience how many pictures you have on your phone?
Guys, don't do what I do. I have about 22,000 photos and videos on my phone. I am working on backing all of that up because, believe it or not, my phone, I didn't get the biggest one possible. The second biggest, though.
Huh. Now you had to buy I'm not sure, I'm not technological, a terabyte?
I bought 1 terabyte external hard drive so I can back this all up.
Yeah. And
which means I probably could fill my phone up 4 times,
and
roughly.
How long did it take you to make USB ports for the family?
Yeah, last Christmas I gave them backups with photos of vacations. My dad, who passed 4 years ago, photos that they didn't have that I had a lot of, and it probably took me for the 4 different USB ports, and I think I got like I can't remember if it was 156 or it was a lot of gigabytes. But it took me about 6 to 7 months to get it done because of how long it took to transfer.
And she's always worried she's going to lose them because you got to remember, we lost my husband and their dad, and she don't want to lose things that he's in. There's pictures that you know you can't get back. That's why she's been trying to save them.
They're irreplaceable to me.
They're hard to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? I noticed someone put, you would like to be a part of the Share the Hope journey, you can donate to.
Oh, that's your
Kids.
channel. That's your channel letting everyone know.
So Frank, can you tell them where you can donate? Tell us a little bit.
So that link that you see in the live description where it says you can donate the website at beacon.ai/sharethehopefssc. It is our actual live, and that I'm quoting, a live website where you can actually go down to the very bottom and donate. If you donate a minimum fee of $50, and if you want to donate whatever price you want, that's totally up to you too. But if you donate a minimum of $50, you will actually get a free tote bag sent to us, and you just follow the script, the answers and all that on the webpage. You can actually be able to today, and it actually during Christmas time and during any holidays, we will actually give away the money to people that are struggling.
Yeah, so just to repeat in case you missed it or you didn't hear them, $50 donation or more, we give you a tote bag as a thank you designed by the Share the Hope family. And all the money goes to, you know, people in need. Not only, we call it Christmas in a jar, but you know, Christmas ends up all year for those in need. So people that might not be able to celebrate Christmas, children that might not get enough presents or get a present, families going through cancer, people, you know, she's showing you recipes that are semi-inexpensive, but like meals to people that couldn't afford meals on the general basis, let alone for the holidays. Something that, you know, you're sharing the hope with everyone you come in contact with. So if you guys feel it in your heart and see the desire to share the hope, and this could be with anyone we run into, any stories submitted to us, anything, these families will be able to just look forward to the future. If you have questions, feel free to email. I'm the one that checks all the emails for both channels, but it's Share the Hope, so just like the spelling of the beginning of my channel, so SHERTHEHOPE @gmail.com. And then if you do donate 50 or more, please email me your address so we can get one out to you.
And it can be less. It doesn't have to be that, but the more you help, the more I can spread the wealth for other people that are in need. We've got a couple people that are going through some health issues, and I'd like to be a part of their lives by giving them something. I'm not sure what yet, but like I said, I'd like to do something for the families.
Yeah, so
And,
the caregivers and the
I do
family.
want to say, my oldest daughter that was just talking to you, for the past 3 or 4 years, she does a thing at work.
The Not Forgotten Box.
The Not Forgotten Box. Can you tell us a little bit about that donation thing?
So the Not Forgotten Box is to give to families in need at Christmas. So I know one year, and I think it was this last year, we had more than 400 kids that would go without a present under their tree. Kids of all ages, from, you know, newborn to 18. And they get, so the Not Forgotten Box, the primary goal is to give kids a Christmas they couldn't have experienced otherwise. But we also get canned goods and food that families couldn't afford to go get, and we get a lot of that as well, let alone monetary donations for those little extras. Some people bring in wrapping paper so they can wrap the gift, you know, things like that.
And then she also was involved with collecting food
For Feed Ohio.
For Feed Ohio. Can you explain what that was?
So Feed Ohio, I was asked with an organization I'm a part of to kind of take over because the person that had it before me was pregnant and could not, do it that year. And Feed Ohio is basically helping a local food bank or a food bank you have a connection with by collecting non-perishable food. Again, you can collect money. Personally, I asked the organization that we donated to, hey, we had Amish in our area in Ohio give hundreds of pounds of vegetables and fruits that something pushed me. I felt the spirit talking to me or something. But I went and asked, and
they donated.
And
yeah.
The food bank just couldn't believe what we had. They said they were giving it away that day to put on tables that night. Which, if you ever get to see the background of like these food banks and who they have to help and why they have to help them, it's very humbling. You absolutely. You have to have a heart of gold to see it every day, because I would be a cry. I'd be like a hot mess, crying all the time.
And like I said, most communities try to put something together for people in need during the holidays. Our local community is trying to put something together.
For what? Oh yeah, we have a lady in our community that's rented out like building space so that she could, and I think she has a friend helping her, could give back things like coats, foods, a place where those in need could turn so that they can, again, constantly helping the people in need. I know the holidays are when you feel it most in your heart, but there are families 365 days of the year that need help. It might not be 100 in your area. If you're from a big city, it could be thousands. It could be the neighbor next door that would never ask you. A lot of what we do is Share the Hope, and my mom's channel, Share the Hope _FSSC, is we do a lot of anonymous donations. So Christmas in a Jar was inspired by the need of the area, but also a movie we watched where a family had collected change all year to give it to a family in need. And we've had my siblings, the mom's kids, go to houses and drop off jars of money, jars of gift cards, and they never know who it's from. And I have a lot of people from out of state, so I don't know who will see this, but those donations aren't directly, we don't take credit for the donations. We donate it just so people know you have help. You have someone that loves you, someone looking out for you, something you don't see every day. And I won't lie, the lady you're looking at started us on it. I remember when I was probably about 4 years old going in for donations.
And what was your first donation you got for us?
I got a birdhouse for a local class. It was a local class. So my mom, the lady right in front of you, could send them all for free
to Washington, D.C. And those donations, like what my daughter collected, we had an auction and we sold those, and believe it or not, we brought in over $30,000. What would you say, 8 years, 10 years?
Oh, I mean, Mom, you never failed. Every year, if a student wanted to go and they qualified, they went. You never had anyone pay to go.
No, because there were some that couldn't afford to go. I mean, it would have been costly, and our goal was to tell our school board that no one would be refused this trip. As long as they made an effort to try to gather money, gather donations and stuff like that, they would go. And lo and behold, they all went. as long as I was there, I was going to make sure that they were going to go. And my kids, I trained every one of my children to take on this responsibility to help. And a lot of times, I can remember my one daughter goes, "I retired. I'm done."
That's me, guys.
I retired.
I've done it at that point probably 20 years. I'm like, that's it. I got to retire.
But believe it or not, I think if
then she pulled me
I
back
used to say
in.
she pulled back in, and she was able to help another year for us. So
I mean, I still help every time you need help.
like I said, none of my kids would ever refuse. We know that the community, the world, the global outlook, there are so many people out there in need, and you can't help everyone, but I want to tell you something. As long as I'm here on this earth, I'm going to do my very best to help others.
And that's what she has us do too. She doesn't force me by any means. If I would have thrown a fit as a 4-year-old, I'm pretty sure she'd let me sit in the car. But I needed to show I was just as good as her getting donations.
Yeah, and she did good. I mean, Frank did a lot, and he had to collect the items for me. And
Yeah.
Shannon was a little backward, but boy, oh boy, she got her stuff too. So,
And like Feed Ohio, one of the first big things I took on by myself originally, she helped me with that. But it was very, again, it's humbling to see who's willing to help you. And there were people that weren't so kind when we tried. But we had I think the first year was over a 300% growth of the year prior. So we were able to help 300% more people than before. And that was first attempt with Mom by my side.
But see, that's the whole thing. We never gave up. We never gave up, even though it's one guy. What did he say to you? Something about, "Well, I don't help people."
I went into one restaurant, and the manager comes up, and he goes, how do you say? He goes, "I don't help people like you." And I'm like, I'm not very sarcastic, guys. I can be, but I made the nice comment. I didn't raise my voice. I go, "You don't help your community. I understand. I hope you have a good day." He goes, "Wait, what?" You can get through to people if you're brave enough to stand up. And that gentleman ended up donating, I'm going to say it was like 300 gift cards to his restaurant. And he was telling me no when I walked in the door. So people that you don't think will help, you never know unless you ask.
Right, and you can change their minds very easily. Like coats for kids, we used to collect before the kids, because some of the kids that came to school never wore a coat, and you knew that they were cold. So some of the companies donated coats for kids. I had one company worked with our counselor, ended up getting shoes. I did a fundraiser that I collected, believe it or not, strangest thing. I talked my husband into taking me to a local restaurant or store. I think it was Walmart, I can't remember. And we bought turkeys. And people thought I was crazy, but we did a turkey giveaway for Thanksgiving. And you'd see these kids that were in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they'd be carrying these turkeys under their arms
Proud to bring it home
and
to their
getting on the
family.
bus to let them know, guess what? I want a turkey, and I get to give it to you for Thanksgiving. I want to tell you, that was the best fundraiser I could have done. You know, I tried to get ham, but ham was a little too high. But when turkeys came up, I mean, I had parents calling, "Are you doing the turkey giveaway? Are you going to do it this year?" And I had a couple of them say, "Well, if my son gets it, I'll pick it up at the school so he doesn't have to carry it on the bus." And I thought, wow, they cared that much to be able to get it. And you know what? I'd do it all over again. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You don't have to have, just to see a smile on a kid's face or a smile on a parent's face was pleasant to me. And like I said, we all work together for one goal, and that's to help the world. be a better place for others.
No matter who you are, where you came from. And you know what's, I'll say this too, there are people that can financially afford things, but they mentally can't easily move on with their days, lives. Someone that lost a loved one, someone that doesn't know how to survive cancer, if they can, terminal diagnosis. Those people need help too. It's not just those that are financially unstable. It's anybody could need help, but you don't know if you don't ask.
Well, I do want to share one little story. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was taking chemo, and we'd have these dogs come in, and these dogs would come into our rooms because some of our treatments was 3 to 4 hours long. They'd come into the room, and I had one particular dog, which is a tiny one. The owners put the dog right up on my lap.
This is a reminder.
Alexa,
Reminder.
stop. And what was funny, that dog put its head down, and it just laid there looking at me as I was taking my chemo, and I thought, wow, all the stress of me taking chemo released by me holding that dog. And they volunteered to have their dogs be a part of this program to help people that were in the hospital, that were sad. And I want to tell you something. It was a help. It helped me get through a large portion of my issues. And you know what? Just donating a little bit of your time to walk your dog in, to share with little kids, old or young, made a difference in the world.
Can I tell them a story about you?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say in college. I might have been in college when she had breast cancer. And I remember the day she started losing her hair. She was in tears, devastated. And she got fitted for a wig that she wore at times. But because she told her students things like, you are good, who you are is the best you can be. You can be better, in school and sports, but you are perfect the way you are. Mom went many days to teach her class with no wig, no bandana. She had the new bald look, and she rocked it.
That's right. You had to rock it.
And she wasn't sad about it later. She loved how her students reacted. Like, this lady in front of you guys is a survivor that when she was going through, chemo, on top of that, instead of being worried of what she was going to lose or what was going to happen, there was a student that was kicked out of their home. She wanted to help that student find a home. So this lady in front of you truly has always put other people first, like always. Us children, it's our job to tell her when she's got to take care of herself. But I'm telling you, Christmas in a jar is something that she loves. She will go above and beyond. She will find the coat discount to give more coats away, stuffed animals. This money can go towards gift cards for someone that has to travel to the hospital. It could be so many things, but think about that. This lady in front of you is a survivor that never asked for help.
No, I remember I had one student who went down to Florida, to Disney World. And he come home and he bought me a present. And on my desk, I had a barrier because they couldn't get close to me, especially with chemo. You had to make sure you stayed away so that autoimmune would stay up. All of a sudden, I see this big bump over my desk, and I'm like, I said to the students, "What is that? Something's under that piece of paper." I lifted it, and lo and behold, the person that went to Florida bought me Mickey Mouse ears. and I swore up and down I'd wear those the whole day. And boy, oh boy, I wore them the whole day. I saw so many smiles down the hallway. I saw so many smiles in my classroom. And I want to tell you something. I would have never changed that. That was something that person did special for me. And I was going to do something special for them. And I was going to wear those ears. You know, and, you know, Unity, like I said, they even did a cancer walk for me. And they said, Mrs. Reed, would you be willing to walk the cancer walk, which was around the football stadium? You got to remember, when you're taking chemo, your body starts to wear down. I did not want to refuse to walk around that football field. So I said, you guys come along with me, just in case I might need some help. And boy, oh boy, I had a whole crowd following me around that football field. And guess what? This lady made it. And I made it all the way around.
What'd you do during your son's football game?
Well,
did you stay home?
No, I came to the game. I wouldn't miss it.
And let me tell you, torrential downpour. I was literally shivering, taking photos
she was
on
taking
the field.
Photos like this.
And you
she
look
made
up
a makeshift tent for her camera.
But you look up at the stands, it's really hard to complain when your mom, who is battling cancer, is sitting there cheering as loud as she can for her son.
I'll never forget, that was the coldest football game I ever seen. And I'm going to tell you, our kids, that was the year that they were called the Muddy Huskies, because there was mud all over them.
Oh yeah, the photos I got were unbelievable.
You couldn't even tell who they were. That's how muddy they were. But boy, oh boy, they never gave down. I think they won that game.
They won that game.
And it was kind of neat to see. But like I said,
I think they won county after winning that game.
And that one was tough, you know, like I said. And then I went to one wrestling match that I wanted to see my son beat this one boy from Black River. And I'll never forget. I sat there, and I had just got done with the worst chemo, and I was going through nausea at that point. And I said, I can't leave. I gotta see him wrestle. And I just couldn't make it. And I let him down because I wanted Frank to see me up in the stands.
So what happened?
Make it.
What'd we do?
Well, the next one they went to, they actually made. Didn't you make masks?
We made cutouts of a photo of her that we held up and yelled as loud as she would have, because she wanted her son to see her face after every match.
Hi, Gene Coleman. I just want to let you know, I did see you. I was just talking. I could talk away. I like talking to people. So I'm glad you're with me right now. We're making a sheet pan of gnocchi, red peppers, garlic, virgin olive oil, and sausage. And it's a onions. And I call it a one pan wonder. We have it at 400, and it's for 35 minutes. And we're going to cook it, and then we're going to have a taste test and see what it's like. So that's what you got a good time, because this smell, I can smell it from the kitchen. It's really smelling good.
Mom, what would you tell somebody that has or is going through cancer, or has someone going through cancer?
Well, don't go it alone. You gotta rely on people. I was the football team. I was the secretary of our football team, and I never wanted anyone to give me anything. I never wanted anything for what I did. And the football team voted to buy me a new refrigerator for my house. And I just said, I can't take it. I just can't take it. And they said, no, you can take it. And, you know, like I said, they did that. The football team also donated flowers that they walked out in the middle of the field and had me walk out, and they presented me flowers. Now, of course, my son was there, but the quarterback and some of the other players went along with them. So
Now, what about them though? If they don't have that kind of backing,
You gotta be a part. Yell for everyone. You know, I can remember we were at playoffs and I was sitting. I didn't know I was this close, but the radio announcing was behind me, and so when we scored, I was the loudest person in the school, and my son, who was on the field, turns around and looks at me, and he said, he just shook his head. He said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! That's my mom."
at a high school football game, the loudest game you could ever attend.
Hi, Jean, and I think it's Yuri. I'm not pronouncing. I do apologize on that. Hi, I'm glad you guys tuned in to see what we're doing and what we're talking about. We're just kind of waiting until the buzzer goes off, and we're gonna check the food and see how it's going. You know, like I said, I will show you behind me. These are some of the pictures of my husband's family, and my daughter collects those. Oh, what food? Okay, we are creating a sheet pan of gnocchi, peppers, onions, virgin olive oil. You have sausages cut up. We made them smaller.
And onions.
And then we put olive oil and garlic. We put garlic in, and we mixed it up, and it's now in the oven for 400 for about 35 to 40 minutes. Oh, you had fish and chips? Yum! That sounds good. Did you have tartar sauce with it? I like fish and chips.
Where are they from, too?
Where are you from? Can I ask that? Because it doesn't say where you're at. Are you from the United States, or are you from another country?
Welcome
to Share the Hope in the south of England.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cool. Thanks for coming in. That is cool. Well, like I said, we like people coming from different countries.
Now, guys, if you're willing to subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. But the lady in front of you has her own channel, Share the Hope _FSSC, and she puts out a lot of videos. Please subscribe and watch some of hers. A lot of cooking videos on that one as well.
To get back to the fish and chips, what kind of fish did you eat? What type of fish was it? Oh gosh, Jurassic Glazer, we'll take you on. You can become part of our family. If you want to, it would help. The more you do it, the better off we are. Oh, it's cod. I love cod. That's good. It's crumbly.
We might go to a...
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Jurassic. Jurassic just joined.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Hey, you might get fish and chips this weekend.
Oh, maybe.
In Sandusky, Ohio?
Yeah, maybe. That's a possibility. Now, Jurassic, where are you from? Are you in the United States?
Smile. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, you're from the United States. Okay. I was going to say, because, the United States is so big, you never know. But like I said, welcome, welcome, welcome. We like people that come in. And Yuri, I love cod. So you have chips and cod, and then, did you have a dessert with it, or did you not have a dessert?
So, Mom, I think fish and chips in England, chips are like French fries.
French fries. I love French fries. That's cool. I like that. No, it's kind of neat, but I don't think, and I'm going to give you guys a lot of credit there, I bought some, Turkish cakes.
Oh.
That's different. Now, what were the Turkish cakes like? Like,
might be something you'll have to try.
a Turkish cake? I've never heard of that one.
You guys have recipe ideas for us to try. We'll look them up and see what we can make.
Well, I do say one thing. Fish and chips for England, you guys are number one. I mean, we can make the fish and chips, but they never will taste as good as yours. And I really do mean that. You guys have a knack for making fish and chips. And like I said, you make it a certain way, and a lot of people come for that reason. I was in Istanbul recently. Ooh, Istanbul,
So
is
that's Turkish.
that
might be where you got his Turkish cake.
is that where you got your Turkish cakes in Istanbul? I don't know. I'm not sure the locations over there. So it would be so nice to travel. I used to travel, but it's always okay. No, just from shop.
Just from the shop.
Shop.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to travel, but I traveled more in continental.
Oh, you've been to Canada, Bahamas.
Yeah, that's true. We have many Turkish in United Kingdom.
Oh, we'll have to look it up and see if it's something we can have shipped to us.
Yeah. Try it out.
Hey, go tell them to make sure you jump on the family channel.
Oh yeah, jump on the family channel if you can.
It's Share the Hope.
Share the Hope.
FSSC.
FSSC.
It's our family channel. We have a lot of different videos already on there.
Turkey is a beautiful country. Oh, I bet. A lot of those places over there are beautiful. I mean, so well kept. You know. Was it a business trip you had to go to Turkey? I don't know. Like I said, my daughter, our first alarm just went off. Alexa, stop. So she's checking the food.
Just traveling.
No, just traveling. Okay, that sounds good. So you got to enjoy some of your time. Huh. Frank, do you talk on my thing too?
Just send the messages.
Oh. I just wondered.
Somebody said should I subscribe?
Yes.
I enjoy all my time, even when working.
Oh, that's good. That is really good. Now, do you do anything special? I'm a retired teacher. I had 6th grade. I did teach gifted and talented, which is just an enrichment class for real smart people. And then I got to go to 6th grade, and I taught mostly social studies and geography and stuff like that, because I wanted the kids to learn about what around the world, what was available. I taught a class in China. I couldn't teach the language, but we talked about that a lot. Oh, that's cool. You get to start a company. That would be neat. Well, I wish you all the best of luck doing that. You know, keep contacting us.
Maybe a future collab.
Yeah, maybe a future collab if you want. I'd be willing to collab with you.
Make sure you subscribe to our other channel, though.
Yeah, you have to. The only thing is, you have to try to subscribe to our other channel so that we have that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, and you're welcome to be a part of our family. Like I said, you know, we try to keep our family close, and we share a lot of things that the family shares with us. You're pretty special, and I appreciate you coming on and being a part of our family. How's the food coming?
It's not done.
It's not done. I subscribe to both. Oh, he subscribed to both, Cam.
Thank you.
My daughter said thank you so much, very much.
And he subscribed to your family channel, too.
And thank you for subscribing to my family channel. Pretty special guy there. Thumbs up to you. Double thumbs. smash that bell button.
Make sure you turn on the bell. They'll get notification every time we upload.
Yeah, make sure you turn on so you get notifications when we upload, so you know what's going on.
We do a lot of cool.
When they bake this, they're gonna want to stir it in between.
Yeah, so we're gonna stir it. Are we gonna put it on for another 35 minutes?
Put on. Yeah.
Okay, Alexa, put it on for 35 minutes.
35 minutes, starting now.
I think it's automatic now.
But make sure you stir this in between.
Mama, I think he gets notifications every time now.
Okay, that's good, right, Frank?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you have anything to say to your
Hey, Gary, if you ever want to be a part of the Share the Hope journey, if you go to our links on both our pages, there's a link on there that says our website. If you scroll to the bottom, and you can actually donate of the Share the Hope journey. It doesn't. We do not ask for a lot. You want to donate $10, $20, but we will offer, if you donate about $50, we will actually send you a custom tote bag made by our Share the Hope team. And it's real easy. You just donate, and we have a Venmo account and PayPal account. It's under our website. It's under the links on our YouTube, both YouTube channels. You can actually join our YouTube journey, which we're actually looking towards giving back to people that are struggling with everyday life.
So if you want to be a part of our journey, like I said, all money goes to people that are in need, that could use a pick-me-up. So just think about that. We would appreciate any help we can get. What is Share the Hope about? Oh, this is a tough one.
So tell how you started the Share the Hope journey, Mom.
Well, December 30th, 2021, I lost my husband to COVID.
and multiple other
and
things.
multiple other things. And what happened was my son didn't want me just sitting around grieving. He said, "Mom, I need you to help me with some things." He had started this Share the Hope in a smaller thing, and he said, "Mom, you can help do this and this and this." Now he's put me up to, I do most Instagrams. He puts some on, and then I do some YouTubes. I have to be careful because sometimes,
and Facebook.
and I do Facebook. It all depends. Sometimes I tried TikTok, but I'm not sure about that TikTok
So
stuff.
tell them what, so pretty much like our channel, we do a mix of varieties. We do comedy, we do food vlogs,
I do chat GBT.
Yep, we do.
I do
ChatGPT.
Pixverse, and I also do cat cuts.
We do a lot of different videos just to make you smile. We are a very spiritual family. We believe in our Lord and Savior.
And I have to be honest, I started doing rock painting. And I began doing rock painting, and some of my rocks have traveled global. I have Fred Flintstone over in England, and I have Barney Rubble went to Ireland to Stonehenge and got to see that. And I had some go to Mali.
And they're hidden in those areas.
And there's, my
And
rocks.
You actually have a rock that's in the southern part of in the world. It's actually one of the southern part coast of Antarctica.
Yeah, Antarctica. And didn't they get something up north?
Yes, one into Alaska.
I thought it was Iceland.
You did have one in Iceland.
I had one in Iceland too.
You have one in Alaska. You also have some that went to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Bali one?
Yeah, Bali was one.
And then,
So
Ireland?
people ask me to do certain things, and I will do the rock, and then I either paint them or I use special markers, and I fix them, and I'll send them to you. If you would like one of my rocks.
If you want that as a thank you gift, she could do that.
I can do rocks.
Email us at sharethehope@gmail.com if you donate, especially so we know we can give you a thank you gift.
Yeah, we want to thank our people that help us out. And like I said, every little bit helps. You know, and
But continue with your, like, why did you start the channel? I know
Oh.
we lost Dad.
share
but
the hope. And then my kids, all of them, my daughter started when she got into the photography part, and we wanted to add her because she has a ability to do a lot of fundraising too. So she started her channel, and she started at how many people?
Well, believe it or not, I started the channel before you guys, but I probably had like 10 or 15.
Oh,
Hey,
he's going to use a rock.
Read it to
my
her.
neighbor's always singing loud at night, so rock might come in handy. I think he's joking.
He's joking with
I
you.
hope you're joking, because my rocks are very important to me. You're joking me. Yeah, you have to be joking me, because my rocks are important.
They're to bring you hope.
We want you to have a hope rock. We don't want to worry
So
rock.
when you look at them with your noisy neighbors, you're
then
gonna
you can
smile.
put a smile on your face. But don't throw it, because it's worth a lot to you.
Mama Share the Hope will be going naughty naughty.
Yeah, naughty, naughty, because those rocks are real important. You was joking me. That's what it was. You were joking me, right?
What do you say?
My neighbor might subscribe.
Oh, thank you guys.
Are you joking? He might subscribe? Do you get along with your neighbor? I just want to know. Okay, I hope so, because neighbors are important. You know.
He's smiling.
Ah,
He's
you're a clownster. Yes, you are.
Ornery.
Tell him I'm putting the links to where you can donate if you're ever interested.
Yeah, we're putting the links back up so people know where
It's on the live feed
Where
right
it's
you
now.
on the
wanna-
live feed.
If you guys decide to donate any amount, it's on the live feed right now. Just commented from her channel.
So, like I said, it's been a good talk, and we've got some things we're gonna do. I'm not sure how much longer. Do you have any idea?
So, like, the outer part of the sausage was good, the inner part wasn't cooked.
Okay, so the inner part of the sausage needs to be cooked,
So I'll
but
probably
they were
watch it.
frozen. So we got to figure they were frozen.
Yeah.
So
Tell them it's all submitted now so they can take a look at it.
it's submitted. Okay, it says I will support when I can. I'm not religious though. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to be religious. No, it's not one of those.
It's to help people that are struggling.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with religion. It
Just kindness and
It's
sharing the hope to
kindness
anyone
and
in
sharing
need.
the hope.
So tell them what is something you did when some people donate? What is that donation can do for somebody? Like, did you ever give it to somebody that lost a foot or something?
Yeah, I gave pillows and blankets for a person that lost his foot. He's doing kidney dialysis machine. I've done other things too. It just all depends on what they really need.
Could be toys
Could be toys,
to kids that need help, or
or
again,
it could be a craft that you make that you think that it would be good that we could pass it on to someone else. And I don't have
giving toys to kids.
yeah, I don't have a problem with doing that, passing it on to
Or
someone
giving
else.
an actual chicken to somebody.
What chicken? Oh yeah,
We actually gave a chicken away for
we
Christmas.
gave a chicken. We went down to our equity, which is where we get grains and feeds for animals. And this lady goes, "Would you take a chicken?" And we thought she was joking, like a real one. She said, "Well, it was real. It's dead now." I said, "You gotta be kidding me!" She got it, and we gave it to someone, and they used it for chicken soup.
And what's your plan you want to do down the road? Because you're already a former teacher. But
Well,
what do you want to do?
we're working on trying to do a scholarship for a student that might be struggling, and it won't be a big scholarship, but at least be something that maybe down the road they want to go to college or something, and give them a chance to go, and then it'll help them, even if it buys them pencils and paper and whatever else they need.
And
if you
say,
guys have ideas, we'll take them.
Yeah, we'll take as many. Just subscribe down below and let us know
And
if you have any ideas.
If you hear snoring, somebody's sleeping right now.
Oh yeah,
The third child is asleep.
we have people that snore in our family.
Yeah.
We're just a snoring family. So weather here in our area has been
Winter's coming.
it's winter's coming. We know that it's coming. We can tell. I don't know if you have anything else to say because
Well, I'll say a little bit. We are a proud family we support our military.
oh yeah.
You can see a photo in the background of our great-great-grandfather that actually was serving in one of the wars back in the day.
My dad lost his leg over in Germany, in World War II.
I wanted to surf yesterday, but winds were 40 miles per hour.
You surf with sharks? Aren't you afraid of the sharks?
Now I am.
Have you ever seen a great white? Just tell me. That's not your neighbor, is it? The great white?
Sharks in UK? Alright, we don't got sharks in UK.
Oh, thank goodness. Shoo! You had me worried for a second. Where'd you go surfing? Any special
Oh yeah,
pla-
by the way, we also had, I think, ain't the Colosseum by the UK?
No, that's Rome.
Oh.
No, you're thinking of
Bournemouth? I can't even say it.
Bournemouth? Okay.
Dorset.
Dorset. Okay. I'm not sure the location. We're going to have to pull some.
We'll Google it later.
We'll have to Google it and see where that came from.
So guys, I'm gonna post a short later of how it tastes. We don't want to keep you all up too late. We know it's like 5 hours, 6 hours ahead of us in Europe and out there.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I'm sorry if I'm keeping you.
So we're going to let you guys go. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow us for more content.
Hit that bell button.
And donate to our channel. If you look on the links on our pages, you can join in on our family adventure. So we'll catch you later. And
Wait.
what else you got to say, Mom?
How do you close your channel?
Bada bing!
And he also said enjoy your food.
Bada boom! See ya!
Mama, he said enjoy your food.
Thank you.